Hello. Caitlin here. So I'm going to be doing a bunch of unboxing and I'm really nervous because I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I am attempting a Barbie Krampus. I know, a little bit crazy, huh? So I'm really nervous and I pretty much know what some of these things are, but some of these, like, I just look at the box and I have no clue what it is. Maisie. So this one. Alright, so part of my Barbie Krampus is that I want to end up having some nails that are all white because I figured a lot of Krampus or Krampi are, or is it Krampus? I don't even know anymore. It's usually brown or black horns, so I'm gonna go with white horns, and because it's white horns, you need to have white nails. So that's part of what's going together for my outfit. Then there's this. So, ooh, this is very pretty. It's one size. All of this stuff is pretty much equivalent. So that's one box done. The cats to play with. Oh, let me wait the plastic. You're so cute. Okay.
You're such a big kitty. Look at you. Yeah. I'm doing boxes. Okay.
So, this is a... Oh. So, I had one for Salem. And that one had really long, like, ties on the front. So it was just really big drapey fabric. Because the ties were long, what I ended up doing was I took them, put them behind, and then tied them here. So that's kind of how you see me somehow keeping it on my shoulders, but it's not moving. This one, it's pretty because it's got this really nice clasp. Pretty. So yeah, if you do jiggle it enough, you know, it can come undone. But what I notice is that they actually have a shape of a shoulder here. Do you see this seam? That's my cat chewing the box. That's what she does. I'll move so you could watch her too. Yeah, okay. So, oh, that's so weird, the shoulder. And then, ooh, come into play. All right, and then, no, it's not really going anywhere. Can I really drape it? It kind of like chokes you if you really want to like show a lot. But it's nice. It doesn't have pockets, and it doesn't have like, some of them have like armholes. These do not have armholes. And unlike the other one I had from the original Krampus at Salem, this does not have an inside. So this is the outside. And it is a little bit wrinkly. And this is the inside, so it's not double-sided. And I notice a tag here. It says, wow, it's just their logo or something in silver. So this is pretty long. It's going to have that drape effect. I kind of like it when it drapes. And then the other thing that I am very curious about these now is the shape of it when you walk. Okay, so they did add a little bit of a point there. So when you walk, it's gonna have a little bit of a point. So next thing, so the one that I wore at Salem had a really huge hood. Like, it literally went over this far. So, but I like hoods this big. I don't understand why in New England hoods don't come this big, because, you know, sometimes you need to like add that little bit of shelf so that like rain or snow doesn't get in your face. So I kind of get sad that like things don't have this big of a hood, but I'm probably not gonna like use it now that I'm noticing. So this has, so it has no lining on the inside here, but it has lining inside here. So as I like how far? So you gotta really go far back. So the hood, it kind of wants to grip to you because of this velvety material, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, look at you.
Alright, so next one, if I had to guess, I would say that this one is the horns. Because the way it was shaped, I already knew. I've got these horns before. I don't know if it's the same company. They're white. Are they as white as the nails? Not really, but when this is here and this is here, I don't think you can tell. So, that's cool. I just realized I'm supposed to put on my microphone. Whoops. Alright. I'm back and I actually have my microphone. So, this is really weird. It's not as shiny as the black one. But, like, that's okay. It's not really a big deal. But the white, so this is more off-white. And, of course, anybody who uploads photos, they might edit it a little bit so it comes out, like, super stark white. This is not stark white. Oh, they're hollow. So I can see through the light that these are actually hollow. And they don't have a matrix in it like you would expect with 3D printing. Interesting. Yeah, so these are probably molded. So those are going to go to the side. Alright, next. No clue what any of these are. I mean, I know what I bought, I just don't know what's what. I just know they all came in and I put all of them together. Oh, wait. Let me go grab my thinning shears real quick. Alright, I'm back. So, the thing about wigs is that they are all the same length. So the reason why your hair itself, so my hair is pretty blunt, but the reason why it just brushes pretty easily is because there are hairs, like this one right here, that are this length. Because your hair grows and then eventually sheds. So wigs, they don't show that whatsoever. They just don't. This wig is pink ombre. I'm really excited. Always save these. The thing that's weird about them still having these is that I always gel my hair down and then gel the wig to my hair. It's probably not good for me, but I kind of don't care. Because usually the way I have my hair gelled so much is that if the wig gives me a headache and I want to take it off, I just take it off and I just look like a random girl with gelled cute little buns. Like, that's literally what I end up looking like. Alright. So, very pretty. Alright. Always save the bag and the net. This has like the extra stuff you gotta chop off. Oh well, that's okay. So, this one's actually very big and staticky. Everything's dry. In the winter, you don't need this. Alright. So, this has quite a few clips. That's really great. It has quite a bit of lace front. So yeah, I actually would need that cap because my hair is dark and this isn't. So, it is ombre from very, very light blonde, probably like a, it's not 12, it's like a 10, maybe a 9, I don't know. And it starts going to pink and dark pink, and if we were to, it is so hard to find something that somewhat matches. Yeah, I mean, it still goes with it, it's fine. The purple still stands out because I'm going to have it on. Okay, you can see where my hair ends. Beautiful! Alright, so the thing about these, first is first, and this is why you don't need the mannequin right away. This is the top of the head. This is where the nape of your neck is. How many times do you pull up your wig and it's matted here? Because guess what? Your normal hair, you see all these? It's good that you have these. You want to know why? It prevents matting. That's just how your hair behaves. So, I have a friend who has a girlfriend that throws away wigs, and he told me to show stuff like this. And in all honesty, you gotta show it eventually. So, nape of the neck back. This is the top. Do not cut the wrong part or else you gotta throw away the whole wig. So, you are literally gonna go and then the next one I would do is you divide the wig in half. Alright. That hair might start falling out already. Divide it in half, alright? And then divide those two halves, like look at where the wig is, divide those two halves in half. So because you're dividing a divide, instead of starting with the one that's at the front of the wig, start with the one that's in the back. So you are going to pull it like this. So this is the top, this is the bottom. When you cut, do not cut all the way through. The reason is that you will see lines in your wig. Do not do that. Now, I like to do spaced out cuts and maybe just one or two extra on the bottom. So, these are not, so I'm going to go a little bit down. And a little bit down. I want the scissors to pretty much go through the majority of the wig except this top part. So we are doing one. Okay? One. The nape of the neck's a different story. That one's here, right? So now we're going to move up. I'm going to do the same thing again. Two. See how I didn't touch that top part? Very important. And then this is where you're going to do a few snips. This is at the bottom. This is the part that probably gets the nastiest. And actually, it's already tangled. Don't brush it out. Do it later. This is my trash bag. So, I'm going to hold it. And I'm going to start from the bottom and go up. Still a beautiful wig. I used to hate the shine. The trick to get rid of that, soak in fabric softener. There's a recipe somewhere. Any of them will do. So now I'll brush on the other side. Look at all this. It's like if the Grinch had a pink girlfriend and she had a hairball, that's what this would be. Are you having a hairball? Like, it's just stuck. I'm okay. Mummy's pets cured you? Yeah, Mummy's pets usually cure kitties. Because I cut so many. So I want to make sure they're actually gone. One more box? Okay, goodbye. You're checking out the box on the floor. Did Mama have hair fall? She did. It's not for you. Why are you coughing? Like you have a hairball at an actual hairball. Never understand kitties, but that's okay. Alright. So this is mostly done. So how many of you have a wig and you can't brush through it like this? Or you do and it starts tangling? Just watch out how easily I keep brushing through it. Really. Do you know why? That's because you're not trimming your wigs. Also notice that because I made sure I didn't touch the top pieces, notice there's no botchiness, no choppy or botched look. Trim your wigs. So this is still shedding. It's pretty much almost done, I could tell by feeling it. I am not an expert on wigs. I don't even know if there's a certification. I don't know what qualifies as like you are an expert in wigs. I just found advice online and this is what I know. This is what I experiment with, and some of them are techniques I know myself, and that's all there is to it. How many of you can brush your wigs like this? Probably not many of you. Another thing is that if you look up fabric softener, I'm talking actual fabric softener, I would make sure you pick the one that's like fragrance free, dye free. I would pick something like that for obvious reasons. You don't want to find out your head is itching. And actually, when you soak it, you're not supposed to rinse it. I do know that. There's a ratio online. Technically, you're supposed to soak it for 24 or 48 hours. Could do it overnight. Don't do it right before a convention. You might have a wet wig. I'm not saying all wigs will be safe with that technique. Why? I don't know what wig you're buying. I always buy wigs that can decently tolerate heat and are of decent quality. There are some wigs out there, especially Halloween store ones, that they definitely... I'm trying to make sure it's really gone. All right. You ready? I could not do that if I didn't trim my wig. Trim your wigs. I did it without a mannequin, so even if I couldn't get a friend to come over, trim your wigs. Make sure you use scissors that have the teeth that are not wide spaced. You want the one where there's several little ones. Like this. This is the one you want, not the one with wide teeth. This is the brush you want. Alright? And I want to hear people taking perfectly good wigs and throwing them away because no one told them. This is how much hair came out of the wig. Alright? There's no reason why you should rebuy a wig. And guess what? You are going to have one day where a certain wig that you love is discontinued. Don't do that to yourself. Come on. Alright, so this is the wig. To do a little test. I wish this wasn't here. All this... I get it. But... I was not ready, clearly. I just want to see what it looks like. What kind of cap is this? What kind of cap did it give you? ZenToes is the one that you put on it just to cut. Is it the tube one? They give you two. Alright. I'm not an expert. I'm just used to it. Usually I like to do the two pigtails, but because we're just trying on a wig real quick, this is what we're doing. So even from me dropping it, I got tangled. So you see how it got tangled there? It's probably a spot I didn't do that well. So, which can't happen. I take that and just go. Boop. That will happen where like you randomly brush the wig and you're like, why is that area misbehaving so bad? That's why. You just needed to do one little snip there. You just didn't know. That's why I said at the end of the wig, you snip a few more. So, I'm going to mirror behind this. I hate this lace crap. I know some of y'all probably are like, it's the best. Why don't you let it get Caitlin? Because I feel like why? And when you glue a wig, You don't need this. You just take a comb and dig it in and then let it dry with a blow dryer and then let go. Don't press down your glue wig, because guess what? You're going to glue down hair. You don't want that. So it's a pretty decent wig. Very cute. What does it look like with the robe? Color-wise, that's all I'm looking for. And then... Pretty. Very, very pretty. Alright. So, I'm going to have to paint the sides of these white, because I actually want to dig it through this wig. So the problem with that is that this wig does not have like those random holes that most wigs have, which is kind of a bummer. So the holes should be around here. Okay, so this lacy part, alright. Right there. I kind of want to take these off and then do it. This surprise playing is not easy. Remember someone at work, her son even told her, it's not easy. No, it's not. It's a lot of trial and error. It's a lot of figuring stuff out. So I want it to go through, but it doesn't have the holes. We're going to make holes. One more time. This mesh stuff, not my preference. Alright, horns. Alright, there. Alright, I'm pretty sure I grabbed it. Alright, so yeah, it's right along this lace line right here. It's about, alright, right between, okay, so right there. Alright, is there any hair? Nope, there's no hair attached there, so snippity snap snap. Oh, there's a hole in this cake. Alright, this one's weird. So the track's not even on each side. I mean, kudos to this company for making a wig that, like, doesn't have, like, all those gaps, but I was actually relying on that gap being there for this particular part, so I guess I'm just making them. Alright, horns go that way. And you're gonna think I'm crazy until I put it on my head. Don't film me now. I would have a neighbor vacuuming right now, late at night, but I got yelled at for vacuuming in the morning by an old lady who lives below me. She's lonely. It's whatever. Alright, so yeah, I definitely need to make the base of these, like, white, so that they actually match. So now, moment of truth. I got a wig and a headband at the same time. Wish me luck. Alright. Oh, it actually feels like it's gonna stay on better. What? Alright, where's the bottom? Where's the back to the wig? Alright. This is why I, like, triple checked where who's gonna put them. Okay. So yeah, if I make it white. Alright, so this piece actually needs to come forward, so who are you? Hello, I'd like to bring you to the front. Thank you. I had to look in the mirror because it's behind the camera. But actually that makes it feel like it's going to stay so much better. Alright. So when it comes to matting on a wig that you trimmed, the pieces on the top of your head are the only ones that are very susceptible to that, because you obviously did not want it to be very blunt looking. So yeah, I think I found very good positioning. I'm just gonna keep splitting and dividing and bringing stuff forward. This should be in the front. Oh, much better, much better, much better. I feel like I gave the wig a lot of volume that I didn't ask for. Alright, so it's pretty cool. I might have to like bring these in and pinch them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that later. I hate this. This is annoying. I don't like. Why can't I see everything clear? Okay. Now I can see. Okay, so yeah, that's that. I kind of want to keep this on my head. So then I have this, and Amazon literally packaged it like this. So if you were buying a corset, tell them to not do less boxing, because it doesn't come in the box, it comes in like this. So now all my neighbors know that I bought a corset. Kind of weird. So I hate lacing these, and it takes forever. I think I got a better size than what I usually get. I really do not like corsets, to be very honest with you. Why is this laced in a way that I feel like someone already tried it and returned it? That's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. I'm just gonna lace it. So then I actually have to check the colors. I don't like these, to be very honest. Are you supposed to lace it like that? I'm so confused. I always liked having it laced and then tied on the bottom because it felt like you had a tail when you did that. So I'm putting this on in front of you. Just give me a moment. Alright, so I pretty much have it on. Yeah, this is very pretty. Could be tighter on top. I don't even know where to put this mic anymore. How about that now? Wait. I won't stay. Party pooper. Oh, that hurts. No. Oh, God. Well, I'm just going to put you down periodically. I could put you on my boob. There we go. So, I don't like these because you have to, like, really... If you have it, it kind of looks like a cute little tail. So, yeah, this definitely is sweetheart shaped, which is really cute. I like. So, with the robe... the cape. Alright, this is like freakishly a really good match. is this one. It's Dream of Paris. Ooh. This is my first Dream Paris. I said Paris. Is it very lumpy? Do you see that? There's a crease there. I guess you get what you pay for. It's sizing. A 9. I got told to size up. Oh yeah, by the way, a little mini hair tie and Velcro goes with this. I just fell on the floor. These are actually too big, but I usually end up using toe spacers so that my toes stop squishing too much, and I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Alright, this is really weird. I've never had a shoe do this, where not only is it's like there's a lot of room on top of the shoe. Never expected that. This is not fun. I really don't like these. Why do they really look worn? You literally just saw me open this, right? They've been worn. Yeah, so if Amazon tries to say, no you didn't, and my floor is not that dirty. I mean, they're still a decent shoe, but I'm gonna warn them that these were worn. Should maybe wore them in an office or something and then returned them, but like, I'm not a fan. Where are my toe spacers? Alright, I found my toe spacers. They discolor over time, but let's see. So put them on your second toe. And then they space you out so that your big toe doesn't keep moving over. Alright, what's the biggest? Yeah, these are like huge. Like I could legit stick my whole finger in the back like that. Why do I do this to myself? I like shoes to be big, technically, because then I can add whatever inserts I want. Let's get one on here. Pretty sure. My really crappy shoes. So let's add inserts. Because the thing is that I'm always afraid that like if I return them and then go get the smaller size, that size would still not fit me that well. That actually bumped them up quite a bit. Like this doesn't even have a major arch to it. It's just a basic like, hey, you chillin'? Just bagging it to the heel. Like this is like meant for people who have like tall feet. Like their feet are thick this way. I don't know. I've never had it. I'm usually 8.5, and everyone was saying size up a half size, so I did 9. Alright, now they fit. Great, so good to know. They actually will fit. This is so dumb. I don't like it. It doesn't get out of my face. This part that's in my face. Alright, so I will keep these shoes. I am going to upload this video and show them. These were worn. I opened them for an unboxing video and they were worn. Not terribly, but I'm literally indoors on carpet and there's worn marks. I did have to add this and my toe spacers, and I fit pretty well. Like I'm walking and like it's not terrible now. The reason why I also hesitant of just returning them is because I have really bad feet. Like my big toe does that thing where it like goes in. It's part of age because you lose collagen in your feet. Yay! So, yeah, they're not a terrible shoe. They could be, I think now I know why they're worn looking, is because they actually are worn. At least I know what they're going to look like after I wear them for a while. So away we go. So that is, alright, I can't stand this. Right there. For extra package. Do any of you get your Amazon packages and notice the top is like melted weird like this? Like, what happened? Like, who sealed my bag? Alright, so, because it's Krampus. A Barbie Krampus. We gotta have chains, right? Oh my god. So, if I remember correctly, you have to somehow find where, because they're linked like this, pieces of plastic, and they're linked like that, and if you somehow get them to face each other, you can unlink them. It takes a lot of maneuvering. See? So I got them to face like this, and they unlink. So I think this would be really cool as like a little prop. Oh, come on now. Like, oh, this is so cool. That's probably the whole reason why I end up doing everything last minute. I don't want to embarrass myself. I legit bought fabric online and didn't buy the right sizes. Oh, this is very pretty. So it's called Bubblegum Pink. Yep. Gum Pink. This is 830 by 36. It's already like pre-packaged. So I've never sewed with her before. Oh, this is so cool. So Krampus is supposed to be very furry, right? So my thought was, why not make pants? The problem is, this is so much smaller than what I thought it would be. Alright. This is why my friend said, make chaps. And I'm like, oh my god, really? But I have a second piece I did buy. So the thing I thought to myself was, so there are times that when we buy pants, right? We don't like the seam down the middle. So I thought, why not cut it to here where it's actually going to sew together? And then in the back, add a little U-shaped piece so that way it doesn't constantly ride up. So that's why I have, and then technically if I write it down low, yeah, I'm still going to need to go up. And I'm going to need extra length from the second piece I got. I wish like it was like at a store and you could just get whatever size you want, but it's not. No pain. I feel like I just should have gone to Lorraine's in Rhode Island. But I was there a little while ago and the first section was not as big as I thought it was. It was just like, okay, this is it. And I was like, thanks. Yeah, so I have enough to do, I wanted to do fur trim up here, just a little bit, so it kind of looked like as if I was a Krampus, and I just put a corset on, and I'm out in the woods, like, like, I'm gonna get you, like, haha, like, I just want to be a weird little Barbie Krampus, and so this, can you brush it the other way? I see why people make wigs out of this. I can make a rose Goku wig. Like Goku Black when he did the, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, so it does brush different ways. I mean, it does technically have a green, which is this way. So technically. The green of the fabric goes this way. So if you do it that way, I'm definitely going to run into a situation where it's long enough, but I do need that EU piece in the back. And then the question is, if I were to chop it here, like that, do I have enough for a leg? Not quite. So I'm definitely glad I got this piece, because now I'm going to be chopping a bunch of individual little pieces off of this to fill this to make pants. Does that make sense? Because like, when it comes to sewing, I feel like you have a few options. You can buy a bunch of fabric so that you can just like roughly chop everything and then just throw away the scrap or save it forever for a craft or whatever. Or you buy as minimum as possible so that you don't waste and you have to be creative on how you put it all together. I tend to not be wasteful because I don't really have a lot of room in my apartment. So the color scheme here, because I want to see it actually in my hands, I dig it. And with the wig itself, Double Pink's cute, but it definitely is just cute. It's not really anything. It's definitely got a really long pile. I like that. And depending on how much scrap I have, I might make a cute little handbag. I don't know. I'll just throw it away. There's a girl at work that always wears pink. I call her the brunette Barbie. Maybe I'll give it to her. I don't know. But yeah, so that's all my unboxing for trying to piece together pants. There's that, there's the key, there's the shoes, there's the wig. I just showed you how I did the wig. There's the nails, which I showed you. And I'm gonna go change into my regular clothes and take off this mic because pretty much it's going to be all fast animation of me making the pants. So there's no point in me talking at all. The reason why I always get press-ons and don't actually get my nails done is because the amount of crafting I do and like stuff like that, I dare you to peel a bunch of stickers with these. I dare you to have something this long and go sew something in a sewing machine. You're like, oh, I can. And it's like, I've opened a soda can for you. I get it, girl. You can do everything in your daily life. But if you craft a lot, you're also going to use solvents and stuff. Like, I was spraying a mask, and if I were to wear gloves to protect my hands, that mask would dig holes in the gloves. If you're dyeing my hair, I'm pretty sure I would dig holes in those gloves. When it comes to sanding that mask, which I'm going to have to do next, pretty sure your nails would get in the way. So they just get in the way. I don't know. They just get in the way. But I hope this video... Piece just flew off. Okay. I'm not doing that again. But I hope this video was useful to you and knowing what I bought in case you're interested in buying any of these things. I will link all of them and yeah. I hope you enjoy. And I hope everyone has a really good Krampus, and I hope you love them good. Or maybe you will see the Krampus. If you're extra bad, maybe you'll get the Barbie Krampus. I don't know.